Many organizations look at their network defenses and feel safe. They've blocked obvious consumer AI sites, established basic protocols, and assume their data perimeter is secure. Yet the reality inside the workforce tells a completely different story. Today, 73% of knowledge workers use generative AI for their jobs every single day. And here is the immediate risk. 8.5% of those employee prompts contain highly sensitive company data, from customer records to financial details. We used to call unauthorized software shadow IT. Think of personal cloud accounts or unapproved web servers. IT teams built firewalls and data loss prevention tools specifically to catch these static files the moment they tried to cross a network boundary. In that older model, an unapproved app was just a static bucket. If you found the bucket, you could simply retrieve or delete the data inside. Shadow AI introduces an architectural change in how unauthorized software handles information. In traditional systems, software is a container for data. Generative models, however, incorporate that data into a processing layer. This logic makes the legacy cybersecurity playbook ineffective. Generative models do not store data for you to retrieve later. They process prompts to build contextual associations. While traditional shadow IT holds your information, shadow AI learns your information. Consider a piece of highly sensitive enterprise data, like proprietary source code or protected health information, sitting safely inside a secure internal environment. An employee, facing a tight deadline, copies that data and pastes it into an unvetted public AI chatbot to quickly debug a script or draft a summary. The moment they hit enter, that proprietary data is permanently ingested into a third-party black box model. This causes model leakage, where the AI unintentionally reproduces your exact data to a completely different user, or even a competitor. Once a large language model ingests your data, there's no undo button. You have lost control of that information forever. The threat isn't limited to employees visiting rogue websites. Shadow AI is actively running inside your approved, everyday enterprise software. Software vendors are aggressively adding AI features to their platforms. Your approved CRM now offers to write sales emails, and your document suite suddenly has a button to summarize board packs, often turned on by default. This creates an invisible loophole. The data processed by these embedded features takes a scenic route, quietly leaving your environment and passing through external, third-party models without your security team ever reviewing the subprocessors. Traditional data loss prevention tools are blind to this activity. They're programmed to flag structured files, not unstructured conversational prompts flowing through apps that have already been whitelisted. If your governance strategy only monitors the obvious entry points while ignoring the tools embedded in daily workflows, it is simply security theater. We have a behavioral reality to confront. Currently, 91% of employees notice almost no risk when using these intelligent tools. Employees are incentivized by output. When faced with slow, cumbersome security protocols, they will consistently choose speed and efficiency to get the job done. Relying on static network firewalls to block behavior is a losing strategy. Organizations must shift toward operational governance. Modern enterprise security requires moving away from building perimeter walls and moving toward actively mapping and monitoring internal data flows. The first step is to build an AI capability register. Organizations need to audit their critical approved SaaS platforms to map out exactly which AI features exist, what data they process, and where those external data flows lead. The second step is deploying AI-aware monitoring. Instead of blunt blocks, these modern tools understand conversational context, intercepting sensitive inputs and stripping out PII before the prompt ever leaves the environment. The third step is establishing role-based policies. Provide employees with fast, approved, and secure AI alternatives that match the functionality of the shadow tools they are trying to use. Artificial intelligence innovation cannot thrive in the dark. Attempts to completely stifle its use will only drive the activity further underground. True enterprise security in this era relies on making invisible mechanisms visible. You have to secure your proprietary data before it unwittingly becomes the world's training data.